Hi there, my name is Okro and this is 1QFoodplatter. On today's program, I'll be showing you how to cook oilless okra soup. You know, there are times when we just want to take a break from palm oil or vegetable oil, and that's why this soup becomes very handy. But you know, for me, it's not just about not wanting to eat oil, but it's just about bringing a balance to my life in terms of what I eat. And so this is one soup you would want to have on your menu from time to time, and indeed sometimes regularly. For me, I'm not really missing the oil in this soup, and you'll see why as we go along. So first, we are going to be boiling our meat. For today's dish, I'm actually using chicken. Now, the main vegetable, of course, is okra, what is called the lady's finger. The other one, other major ingredients is uziza. Uziza leaves brings a lot of aroma to your dish, a vegetable as well. I'm also going to use uziza seeds. I'll show you how I do this in a while. Of course, we need our crayfish, salt. I've added some seasoning already, the seasoning of your choice. The other thing I add, and that's my personal choice, is some seafood. You can do without this. You can just cook it with the chicken, by the way. And something else is called sea snail. This is what it looks like. You find it not everywhere, but you know, I visited Calabar recently, so I brought some back and I have this at home. Let me just show you what I'm going to do to the uziza seeds, because I need to put that whilst the chicken is boiling. So I just take a few and I'll crush, you know, in my mortar. And then I'm going to use some muslin cloth, and so you see what I'll do with this shortly. So you tie this in the cloth, because when the meat is cooked, you just take it out. You leave the aroma, but you don't leave all the seeds in there. And that's it. So I'm dropping it in the chicken, which is already boiling. So I just allow the chicken to continue to release its juice, and then I'll add some water. So I'll place this in a bowl and then dress them up. You can actually take off all the shells, but for me, the shell just brings color to the dish for me, so I leave this bit. So the okra, what to do, because this has been washed already, and I have two sizes. I cut this in, the very tiny ones, and then I leave some big, you know, sizes. So I cut off the tip, and then I would also then cut, like I said, the big chunks. You know, take off the top, cut into 4, but now into bigger sizes, because I want the okra, you know, for these bigger chunks to show in my dish. And this also gives me a nice crunch. This gives me the resilience, this gives me the crunch. Okay, so I'm going to check the chicken. I think it should be cooked now. We still have some liquid in there. And now we add the prawn or shrimp and the snail, the sea snail. The chicken itself, I use the hard one, like I said, because you know, we just need something to chew on. That's the way we eat in Nigeria. I add the crayfish, the ground crayfish. I would allow this to boil. Okay, so you remember I added my spice in this cloth. If I want at this point, I take it out, you know, because really it has, you know, done what it's supposed to do, which is add that flavor to the dish. So I take that out, allow this to boil up a bit. I taste. I think I'm fine actually. I'll add the pepper just to get it to cook. And this is the uziza finely shredded. And you can see just about half a cup full for this size of soup. I'll stir. But you know, when we say oilless, in a sense, there's some bit of oil that comes from the chicken, which would be added to the soup. But you know, what we're saying is that you don't have to add extra oil. And as you can see, the okra, I have some that are large chunks and some that are tiny, because like I said, this brings resilience. This gives me the chewiness. So I'll add that. And with this, you don't need to cook for too long. Actually, once you've put in the vegetables, I'll get a spoon. I like to use this for okra because then it makes scooping the okra at the end easy. This is going to be just all right. Okay, so I think this is ready. We don't want it to overcook. I'll just dish now. That looks gorgeous. Just to taste what I've done, I'll take a bit of prawn. What I'm pairing this with is oat. And that has been our offering for today. Oilless okra soup, cooked with chicken and uziza and some seafood. We have loads and loads of recipes on our channel. Do try and subscribe and catch up on those new recipes and our twist to healthy Nigerian recipe. On our blog, we have loads of recipes as well. You can go there, 1QFoodplatter.com. And on Instagram page, you can also journey with me as I look at Nigerian food and food from other West African countries. I tweet quite a bit on helping you to live a healthy life. So follow me on Twitter at Savory Queen. Until I come your way again, it's bye for now.